Trump is now Joe Biden's vice president. Yeah, let's go. That's how you change the game, Joe Biden. You don't beat him you make him your vice president. That way you ain't got to run against him. Man, I swear I have not been entertained like this in such a long time, man. Please do me a favor, hit the like button for me. That would be absolutely appreciated. And if you're feeling extra generous, do me a favor and share this bad boy, man. Share it. Go to the link below, copy it, share it on Facebook, share it on Reddit, LinkedIn, wherever you want to share it, man. Just share it. Share it with your friends, your uncles, your nephews. Share it with any daggone body. All right. So this is utter embarrassment, bro. Now, I'm only entertained by it because I'm goofy. I'm immature. I'm an immature 46-year-old man. That's what I am. I still laugh when people fight, okay? But seeing this right here is embarrassing, man. It's straight up embarrassing, bro. It's straight up embarrassing. We about to go ahead and jump into it. But first, let me go ahead and read my sponsor script. All right, because we are sponsored by Learny. Shout out to Learny. Big shout out to my LFR family entrepreneurs and business people. I want you to listen up because I have something special for you that will help you. That will help your business to consistently grow and become more efficient. What I'm talking about is a social community micro-learning platform for training that's super easy to use. It's called Learny. Let me break this down. Learny's mobile app gives you the flexibility to train your workforce anytime, anywhere, and because it's peer-to-peer, you can let your people train each other. Learny is very affordable for any size company, whether you have 10 employees or 10,000. Learny's community micro-learning will improve your business. I use Learny for business, for my business, and you should too. Transparency, I'm just now getting into Learny, all right? And I'm building my thing that I'm in there with, and it looks smooth. It's easy and everything. So far, so good, all right? Tell them that van.hall Senior sent you, and you will get 15% off plus a bonus package of micro lessons for free to jump start your training. Go to mylearny.com/LFR. That's mylearny.com/LFR, or click on the link in the description and take advantage of this exclusive offer. Don't forget to tell them that van.hall Senior sent you. I'm really starting to sound like a daggone radio host or a podcaster or something like that. I don't like that sometimes, bro. I want to sound like me. Or get ready to this. Make sure you, come on. That's corny, bro. Van, stop with the entertainment. Okay, here we go. Joe Biden is done. This is elder abuse at this moment. Trying to tell you, this is coming from a man. Let me take this off because we about to check out this video. We about to get to it. I got the joint pulled up. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show y'all a sneak peek so you can know what I'm talking about, man. We talking about all of the different gaffes that this brother said when he tried to show himself strong and show himself mighty so that people wouldn't think that he was weak anymore. But they are putting this dude out there. It's like they are fighting each other, man. That's why CNN is saying big stuff against them now, bro. They don't care. Man. They saying whatever they want. So this right here is going to be dope, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We're going to have a good time tonight, bro. This is awesome. Let me go ahead and speak to some of my people who are in the building because I definitely got to speak to my blues. Lisa Marie, Angel, Catalia, how you doing? B, what's going on? Have fun inside the group today. We had fun inside the group today. Y'all some knuckleheads, man. B will tell you. B is in the group now. She'll tell y'all if y'all have any questions about it. Y'all, nah, don't ask her. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Here go the video right here. About to go ahead down my tools. This is gonna be crazy. Y'all sit back. Make sure you share this bad boy. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Thank you. Please be seated. I directed the intelligence community to be a significant amount of intelligence be declassified. Second, our efforts to secure the border, southern border, is working. With that, I'll take your questions. I've been given a list of people to call on here. I wouldn't have picked.
I was given a list of people to call on here. They told you exactly who to call on, huh? All right, all right. We hear you, big dog. Let me go back this up just a little bit, man. Because we catching some things. We catching bars today. We checking out some new M&Ms, some new Tom McDonald's in the form of Joe Biden, though. All right, old man that they won't let it go because Jill Biden just loved that spotlight, baby. She is known now, and lo and behold, they are getting Kamala together to go ahead and take this brother and go ahead and slide him up out of here going, oh, it's okay, poor baby. It's okay, but I want to be president. No, it's okay. All right. But I want Trump to be my vice president. Jill said that I was a good boy. Jill said I did good last time. That's where we needed. We needed Jill this time. Where was Jill? Where was Jill? Now the daggone other countries think our president is crazy.
List of people to call on here. I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president. I'm smiling, but I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this, man. I'm not happy about this. I'm not. Because it shows how selfish one side are being right now. Because I'm trying not to show I'm trying not to be a respective of just voting one party or just believing on one side or the other, not listening to both sides. So I tried my best to be as objective as possible. And I just at least want this man to look strong to other nations that make us look weak as a country. It makes us look weak as a country. When people look weak, when they look like food, they get taken advantage of. And everything that's been happening in the last few years, that's exactly what's been going down, man. We've been taken advantage of. They taking advantage of him right now because of his old state. They know that he could step aside and put somebody else in place that should lose, in my opinion, because their ideologies are just trash, in my opinion. Like they do give out a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that to certain communities to keep their votes, but their ideologies are trash, man. And this country, as of late, is evidence of all of the things that have been happening that's just completely ungodly, just not right. I was watching a television show called The Shy. It's on Stars. I believe it's on Stars. And the young girl, she was getting, she just found out she was pregnant and she was married, right? And her husband said, don't worry about it. I think we should have this baby. And I think we should be excited about it. We should have, we could have a sex release party, or, you know, like a gender release party where we bust open the balloon and blue comes out, or bust open the balloon and pink comes out. And she said to him, we can't do that because we don't know what gender they will identify as when they're born. They actually wrote that inside of a script. And when they said that, me and my wife was like, what the hell? Did they really just say that? The dad who is staying home, who is doing well by his wife, and he's looking forward to building a nuclear family, he's talking about, man, let's be excited. If it's a boy or a girl, we can have a gender reveal. And she was like, well, we don't know if the baby would want to remain the gender that they're born as. What? So there's some propaganda inside of these TV shows, man. There's people are writing for their communities. They're writing for their communities. And whenever I find that out, I'm like, holy crap, man, really, they put this inside of a script. But that's our reality now, man. That babies can decide after the fact what they want to be. Like they ain't even learn how to goddamn cry properly. Their lungs aren't even strong enough to cry properly without choking on their own daggone spit. But you mean to tell me that a baby boy, that once he's able to answer you with a yes or no, he can tell you that he is no longer a boy, that he's a girl. That's the type of stuff that's been happening under his rule. And I think it's trash. That's those ideologies. And then when we have our president speaking and looking this week and time after time, bro, it's not a good look, man. It's really not a good look.
That I think she was not qualified to be president. We created over 800,000 manufacturing jobs, 1.5 million. I mean, so things are moving. Look, guys, the idea anybody suggests that look, folks, this is well, anyway.
How many times he said anyway? I promise you that's a new drinking game. If you ain't started yet, you need to go start a new daggone drinking game called Anyway. All right? Anyway, the next time Joe Biden gives a speech and you play the Anyway game, you take a shot. All right? Let me know in the comments if you think that'd be a fun game. Like, put your thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you think that would be a good game to play at a party, or a thumbs down if you don't. Because honestly, I think watching the Biden speech would be absolutely hilarious, right? I do. Y'all probably want to, play music and shake your tailbones and do all that. I look at him give a speech and we can take shots at whenever he says anyway, because guess what? He about to say it 18 more times. I promise you, already listened to it. He said it at least 28 times. At least 28 times. The last time I checked, promise you. When we go look at this, he gonna say anyway at least 32 times. 32 times I counted it. All right, let's go.
Look, many of you and many economists thought my initial, and so what did I do? I was told not to go over to Asia.
How can you say you'll be up for that next year, in 2 years, in 4 years, given the limits you've acknowledged that you have today?
The limits I've acknowledged I have?
He just don't know what the hell. I'm sorry, man. You're going to have to, can you say it in a way that I already have it written down on them teleprompters that's behind you? Because I'm not seeing that answer on the teleprompter. I'm sorry, man. What you say, the teleprompter not really telling me exactly what you say. What you say, that's what I think I don't have, huh? What can be unburdened by what has been? Is that what you're saying? All right, let's get back to it.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. And if you look at my schedule since I made that stupid mistake in the campaign, in the debate.
Anyway, go ahead. Y'all got to take a sip. Nope. We're going to do that now. Plus, it's beyond, it's past 7:52. It's good drinking time. So y'all go and get y'all something to drink right now. I'm going to go ahead and wait. I'm going to wait. I got my drink right here. Go ahead. See, y'all going to play with me all night. Watch this. See, I said it should be a drinking game. We're going to play it as a drinking game. Hold on, we're gonna see how many times he said anyway. What you mean you ain't playing, Terry? No, goddaggit, you gotta play. What you mean you ain't playing? I don't care how many years you've been sober. Go get you a drink. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. If you've been sober for a whole gang of years, don't go get you no drink. Hey, I'll play that game, Lisa Marie. I'm not gonna repeat what you said, but I will play that game. I will, Lisa Marie. I will play that. Yeah. Oh, y'all faking, man. Listen, can y'all y'all not gonna put a drink on the thing? Give me a drink emoji if you playing with me so I can move forward, because we about to move forward. This is the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time ever you seen somebody play the Joe Biden anyway drinking game. Yes, sir. We are here today. We about to have a good time. We got our contestants coming up. B got coffee, man. You cheating. Y'all something else. I thought y'all was grown. Y'all supposed to be drinking on some yak, drinking on some cognac, drinking on a little bit of Grey Goose, drinking on some brandy, some what about 1619 bourbon? That's what y'all need to be drinking on that. What about 1619 bourbon? if anybody come out with that name on some bourbon, we're gonna have some problems. By me saying it publicly just now, that I count that as a copyright. Amen, Jesus. I count that as a copyright. So don't put that on anything. People got their coffee, y'all got wine and champagne. Y'all must be rich. I don't see no yak. I don't see no see, that's beautiful. That's awesome. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. I'm not gonna bully y'all to get anything to drink. Let's go ahead, but I'm gonna drink me some water every time. I'm just gonna let y'all know that we there. Just count with me. If y'all can put the number inside of the inside the board, just to make sure we keeping track of how many times he says anyway, that'd be dope. Let's go.
Thank you. Please be seated. I directed the intelligence community to be a significant amount of intelligence be declassified. Second, our efforts to secure the border, southern border, is working. With that, I'll take your questions. I've been given a list of people to call on here. I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. We've created over 800,000 manufacturing jobs, 1.5 million. I mean, so things are moving. Look, guys, the idea anybody suggests that look, folks, this is well, anyway.
There's one. Y'all got that, right? There's one. Okay, and we also have a super chat. I gotta read this, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, young lady. It reads, I don't drink. I'll take bong hits instead. Okay, I see you. You must know a little something. You must know a little something about something. Because God did make the earth. And if the earth was made for us, then we can partake of the earth. Just not too much. All right? That's how they go. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You are absolutely amazing. Y'all are dope, man. All right. Don't forget to like this video and share this bad boy, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let get it.
Look, many of you and many economists thought my initial. Okay. And so what did I do? I was told not to go over to Europe. To Asia.
How can you say you'll be up for that next year, in 2 years, in 4 years, given the limits you've acknowledged that you have today?
The limits I've acknowledged I have? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. And if you look at my schedule since I made that stupid mistake in the campaign, in the debate. Anyway,
that's two. Alina Burke. Thank you, Alina Brick. Alina Brick is counting. I appreciate that. That's two. December White. Yep, that's two. So y'all got it. That's 2 drinks. I just want to know if you'll be able to make it home at the end of if we were actually at a bar and this was the game that y'all was playing, would you make it home safely? That's 2. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Our military is working. I'm following the advice of my commander-in-chief.
I'm following the advice of Barack Obama. Because I'm the commander-in-chief. My bad. I'm following the advice of the what I'm supposed to say again? Hello, earpiece. Earpiece went out for a minute. Hold on. Hello, earpiece. Earpiece. There you go. It's back. Okay. What was the question again? This dude is going nuts right in front of our eyes, man. He is going nuts right in front of our eyes, bro. For real. I know y'all can see it, but this brother is going nuts right in front of our eyes. Okay. He said it 2 times, okay? If you were at a bar at the end of this game, I want to know, would you be able to drive home? Hopefully the answer is nah, unless you're an alcoholic. If you say yes, you're definitely an alcoholic, and we need to have a conversation after this so I can talk you off the wagon or talk you onto the wagon. Which one is it? On the wagon mean that you're sober, and off the wagon mean you're drunk, or off the wagon mean, you decide to jump off because everybody else on the wagon was some drunks and they was on their way to the bar to drink some more and go pick up some more yak to put on the wagon. Oh, yeah. All right.
The chief. Second question related to, tell you what, who I got here?
Hold on. I gotta address this. Why would you say this, Taylor? Taylor, why would you say this? I'm putting you on the spot, god dang it. Okay, on the wagon is sober. On the wagon. So if you fell off, you had a drink. Hold on. So what you trying to say, Taylor? Huh? Nah, say something. Huh? 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 Yeah. All right. I'm just messing with you. But you're not wrong.
Well, look, I think, and so what I can say is, I think I'm the best qualified person to do the job. The Finlandization of Ukraine, as you can get the NATOization of Finland.
This is what? The Finlandization of the NATOization. Hold up, did y'all hear that? The Finlandization and the NATOization. How come ain't nobody talking about that on the daggone news? I ain't heard nothing about that. This dude sound like Mary J. Blige. I don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Don't need no Finland nation. What else he say? It was another one.
As you can get the NATOization of
NATOization of Finland. Maybe he's a genius. He is. I mean, he went to the biggest schools. His kids went to the brightest and biggest schools. So you never know. Is NATOization a word? Listen, is this Bidenomics? Yo, this is hilarious, but it's not, man. It hurts my feelings, bro. Yes, I can still have my feelings hurt. And this is hilarious, man.
Finland. And about 4 weeks later, I got a call. That's not true. And then I got a call from the Swedes. I beg your pardon? And in terms of accommodating, facilitating, they're getting access to additional, they're not supplying. But my point is that, and so we, for example, because they had access to over 1 billion people in a market, not 1 billion, but you have both China, North Korea, and I think you'll see that some of our European friends.
Yeah, listen. Okay, listen. I have to apologize to the LFR family. I have to apologize to the LFR family tonight. I have to, because I am enjoying this a little too much, and it might be because I had a little bit of a marijuana leaf this evening. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, I might have been wearing a little bit of evidence, and somebody said my eyes are crazy, but I'm on point. I'm just a little bit more goofy than usual. I'm not, that's it. I'm just a little bit more goofy than usual. I'll try to hold it back. I'll try to hold it back a little bit, but I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah. God is good. All right. Hey, listen, Alina, Brick, hey, we got this. All right. We still counting the anyway. We still playing the anyway game. So far, we only had 2 drinks. All right. So we only had 2 drinks. That's good. All right. So shout out to everybody who's participating. Even if you don't have a drink, you act like you're taking a drink. Just make sure you put the number on here when he says anyway again. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to let y'all know that if you thought that maybe Van was a little floaty this evening, you might be a little correct. Un poquito. Yeah, I am studying my Duolingo. Gotta study your Duolingos.
Are going to be curtailing their investment in Russia. I mean, look, like I said, and anyway.
Number three. He said it 3 times, and anyway, all right? Anyway, maybe this is bad, because if we say this right here, man, we'll be under the tables. We'll be wrapped around daggone poles. Please don't play this game if you got to leave home. I only play it at home. Matter of fact, this is the only way we play it. Okay, this is this is the responsible way to do it. Listen to me, folks. You don't play this game at no bar. You play this game the way we're doing it right now, from the comfort of your home, all right? Where you pay bills. Where you ain't got to answer to nobody but your wife. All right? Sometimes, man, I get a little loud and she come down here being mean. And anyway, all right, so 3 times, all right? 3 times. Said it 3 times, okay? So now you're taking 3 drinks. You're on your 3rd drink. Please let me know with your thumbs up inside the chat if you would usually have 3 drinks at this point. If you're a 3-drink person, let me know with your thumbs up. If you're not a 3-drink person normally, give me a thumbs down. I just want to know what I'm dealing with here. I want to know what we're dealing with here. And please don't play this at no bar, because you gotta get back home, bro. Because this dude has said this is 3rd anyway right here. You will be taking a 3rd shot. 3 gummies. Please don't stay away from them gummies, man. A gummy, I've been quit gummies, bro. Ain't no way in the world. Nope. See, all them thumbs down. Yes. One thumbs, Daryl G. Daryl G. Somebody talk to Daryl G. Let him know that it's okay, whatever he's dealing with. Somebody let Daryl G know that whatever he's dealing with, it's going to be okay. You know, replace that with water. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's get back to it, man.
But so I think that Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Australia, Haley Bull, Scripps, or no, Josh Weingrove, I'm sorry. But I think it's important that I allay fears by let them see me out there. Let me see them out, for the longest time, Biden's not prepared to sit with us unscripted. Biden's not prepared to, anyway.
That's number 4. And think too, we are only counting the anyways. We're not counting all the other gibberish she's saying. We're just counting the anyways, just to make it fun. Because nothing about this is fun. Nothing about this is fun. Now you got the Democrats going against each other. And you got Trump being super quiet right now. Well, he did make some statements. I think he joked about him online on Truth Social or something like that. But I don't be online all like that. So if somebody know what that joint is, please send it to me. Taylor Cronin, you are absolutely right. Thank you. I want to show y'all this right here. This joint was dope. Hold on one second. Taylor Cronin. I can't see your message. I'm looking for it over here. He said JoJo is better than you, bro. Hey, Taylor, that means I've done my job, right? Right? It's time for me to have fun. I've done my job. That's actually a great thing, right? I think he's absolutely amazing. If you guys have not checked out LFR JoJo's channel, do so. He's very intelligent, very quick, you know what I mean? And learns very quick, man. That's my guy. LFR JoJo. See, Taylor, hopefully you're here. Or you rolled out. But Taylor, just let you know, man, that's the goal. That should be any goal. That should be the goal of any father, and that should be the goal of any mother for us to want our sons and our daughters to be better than us. You know what I mean? In all ways. Like you next up. You running this. You know what I mean? That's what you want. Much love to you though, man. I really appreciate that. I don't know if you was saying that to encourage or to discourage, but thank you, brother. Love you.
Hey, look, the other thing is, and here's the other thing. I'd be going down to the Johnson Library
Anyway, there you go again. Anyway, and I also don't think that anybody caught inside of the live stream. I mean, not in the live stream. I don't think that anybody caught when he said that he broke his foot. When he was talking, he said he broke his foot, and because he wasn't wearing his boot, he was supposed to wear his boot. I don't know. I don't remember anywhere where he broke his foot. Thank you so much for the super chat. Man of the Face says, I'm in Cali and we got some of the best flour. Love your show. Love your followers. Keep spreading the message and have some fun. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. For real. That mean a lot. Thank you so much, man. Where you at? Let me see. Let me go ahead and comment inside of here. I really appreciate that, big dog. Yeah. All right, let's get back to this here.
Control guns, not girls.
Control guns. Okay, yeah.
United States of America. What the hell are we doing?
Now, this part right here was extremely fake. It was extremely fake. Nothing led up to it. Like it was just out of the blue. Also, man of faith. He says he already read his message, but thank you so much for the super chat, my man.
Control guns, not girls. The United States of America. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing? And by the way, I'll end this. Well, I'm not going to do that. Haley has to come up too. But
Haley has to come up too. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Was anything deep about that, or somebody who came up to speak after him name was Haley or something?
I remember two things. One, I've taken 3 significant and intense neurological exams by a neurologist. I listened to him.
This concludes tonight.
All right, so that was 4 drinks. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, man, this stuff brings me down. I still try to pay as much attention to it as possible. But whenever I'm watching it I try to watch it on the couch, cut on the news, man. And then when my wife comes in the house, bro, and we're watching it, we always get into a back and forth debate about Trump and Biden and my son and my future daughter-in-law. We just started debating and the vibe changes. And I noticed it was 5. Was it 5? It was 5 drinks. It was 5 drinks at this point. Maybe his daughter Haley. It was maybe his daughter Haley. Okay, so his daughter was about to come out there and speak. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't really like checking out anything from our president, bro, because right now it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the country unless we change this. And I think Trump can win it. I think he can win it. Yeah, I think he can win it. Yeah. All right, so we got another special on this joint because I gotta check this out, man. I love this guy's show. Y'all know I always check out extra things whenever I'm doing my live streams because I like to keep y'all having a good time at the same time. So we have some I don't know if y'all seen this already, but Officer Tatum, he got a good joint out with where Candace Owens when at Don a lemon squeeze, Don lemon squoze.
It's not going to happen. I know Candace personally. She's the most stubborn person on planet Earth. She's never going. You're never going to win an argument with her ever. Not unless. I don't know what conversation you gonna have that Candace ain't looked up and did research and have a counter arguments for. Don Lemonhead and these weirdos, man, they have this false sense of bravado, this false sense of confidence, and I just love it when they just get torn to shreds. So Don Lemon had the nerve to ask Candace a couple questions that have gone viral, and I want to play the clip. Roll it.
So the word you said was right?
Yeah.
Is that exactly the word? So what did you mean by that? You think it's okay to say the word, to call people a to their face?
No,
Hold on, let me say this before she starts.
Are they talking about the F-A-G word, F-A-G-G-O-T? Is that the word they talking about? Oh, wow, it's about to get nasty. Okay, listen, warning. We are not picking on any groups in this live stream, all right? We're just having a good time as people. That's it. Thank you so much, Debbie Cooney. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
I hate it when people say, do you think it's okay to use a word? Like, we have the freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say.
Thank you.
The offense happens on your end.
Thank you.
Whatever I say don't have nothing to do with whether you get offended or not. That's on you. Somebody say something to me, if I get offended, that's my choice. Or I can choose not to get offended. Let me let them finish. Start. Candace, let me put that seasoned salt in there. Let me let her cook.
Now, before he starts, man, I just want to say this. I was just now having that same conversation with my daughter. I mean, with my wife and my son, and I was saying that, you know, the offense is like, we usually move with good intent, and you know, back in the good old days when you can make fun of the sound of of another culture because it was just fun to, like, I guess it was fun. It was just fun. Like, you wasn't Chinese, but you was making Chinese sounds, or black characters on TV like Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Red Fox, you name it, bro. Richard Pryor. All these guys was making funny noises, trying to sound like white guys and Mexican guys and all these other things. But some people take it as a microaggression. Some people take it as racism. Some people take it as xenophobic. Like, they've come up with all these words, and they've made it not even fun to try to communicate with people. And I say fun because most people are not offended by it. It's just it's somebody on the outside that just want to call some bull sugar honey iced tea who's offended and believe that they should be offended. And if you're not offended, this would be a much better party if some drama was going on. So I'm going to try to get it sparked up. What do you mean, you people? You know what I mean? What do you mean? Like, so it's ridiculous. I'm with Officer Tatum on this, but I'm going to go ahead and let Candace and him get busy.
actually, I said words have meaning. And so when you start allowing the perverts to dictate speech, then words just have to go away. And as I said in that clip, when I was growing up and I was reading English novels, when people say you're walking through the woods to get a faggot, it meant a bundle of sticks. And then they said you can no longer say this word that has a real meaning, right? A bundle of sticks, because some pervert took that and threw it as an epithet towards gay people. I think that's actually, that's a wrong way of thinking, because then what you're doing is you're allowing perverts to dictate society. So I don't like the death of the English language because people are getting offended. So that's like, I could pick any word. I could say, plant. And from now on, every time I see a gay guy, I'm going to be like, he's a total plant. And then eventually they say you can't say plant anymore. It's like, no. This is a real word that has meaning. Attack the person who's perverting the word, smart. But you don't suddenly disappear a word and you say you can no longer say it, or you can no longer read these Virginia Woolf novels because the word has been perverted. I think that's a backwards way of thinking.
You can read Virginia Woolf novels, and the only people I know who are trying to ban books, Virginia Woolf, and other books that even say the N-word. I mean, it's conservatives. That's who's trying to do it. I don't think
conservatives are trying to ban books that say the N-word and the F-word.
This dude really thought he was making a point, man. I mean, you talking about banning words? We're the only people banning words. Wasn't nobody talking about banning words. She's talking about changing the definitions of words and then becoming offended by the original word and telling me I can't say it even if it have a different definition. Ain't no way in the world it's gonna be like that. She's telling you I said that, but I meant this. I wasn't trying to hurt you nor nobody inside of your community. I wasn't trying to hurt y'all. Stop always thinking everything about y'all. Everything about y'all. See, that's the problem now, man. Y'all think every goddamn gonna think about y'all. The spotlight is on y'all because you the loudest and you the most flamboyant and you to this and you to that and you demanding your time to shine and all these rights and blah, blah, blah. Now, whenever we say, you know what? Let's go back to the drawing board. That word, nah. And she's right. Yeah, it gets changed because we get creative and we call somebody something that the word don't originally mean. But you do have to take that into consideration. If somebody is calling you that, then they're not talking about no sticks on the day, no tweeds. They're not talking about that. They talking about what they want to call you that name. But then even in that moment, they have a right to do that. But the reason why they have a right to do it is because now you have a right to respond. Because I'd much rather somebody is truthful around me. Like I was just now talking to my family about this the other day. If somebody's racist, tell me you're racist and give me the opportunity to talk to you or not, or still want to deal with you. But at least I know who you are, right? I ain't gotta wait like a snake in the grass. I ain't gotta wait like a wolf in sheep clothing. You know what Malcolm X was saying about the white liberal, about them being the ones that be the real racists, but then they just want to be so connected and so apologetic, like they feel like they gotta fake it till they make it. I don't know what they're trying to make, but they definitely fake it. So that right there, I don't want to be around that at all, man. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm picking up what they're putting down.
You should be banning books. But I do know, Candace, that language evolves over time. And when people say that word to me, they're not calling me a cigarette. They're not calling
obviously,
me
that's the point. It has a context. So if you want to punish that person because they're saying that offensively, that, you know, if you feel that this person, but it's not fair to then say to everybody else who's not using that word that this word has now been banned. I just think that's ridiculous. You know? Yeah. That's my point. Yeah. Like, I don't think you can suddenly say go backwards and delete words that had real meaning because someone has perverted it, because then it never stops. It just becomes constantly having to update the language for people's feelings. And I don't think that we should be doing that.
So you would never call me a fat in my face, right?
Well, why would I just randomly call you a fat?
I'm glad she said it back. I'm so glad she said it back. I'm so glad she said it back. Please take pointers. When she said it back, that kind of made him, that bit him a little bit. That right there was a trigger. Because he tried to flip it and get mean with it. So you tell me you'll call me to my face? Huh? That's what you said? Huh? I'm not going to say it because I'm following different guidelines of communications than these two.
Ever seen the Louis C.K. skit on? Have you ever seen the Louis C.K. skit on fat?
No, I like Louis C.K., but I don't think I've ever seen a skit on fat. Yeah.
Now, have you seen the skit? Now, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? Let's watch it real quick. I want to play it real quick to see what Candace is talking about. Let's roll the clip.
I'm sorry.
You need people around you like Larry C.K. Well, except for when he's standing outside of windows while people are eating their dinner and flashing his ding-a-ling. You don't do that, man. No, what are you doing? Put that away. What the hell? Why would you do that? Why would that even be fun? Why would that even be your first thought? Huh? That you Larry C.K. He was the guy, right? This was him, right? Ain't this him? This the one that was standing outside of a daggone restaurant while somebody's eating their spaghetti and just wiggling his willy at somebody at the window? That is so crazy, man. That's nuts. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Woo! Woosah. I'm sorry, man. This is crazy. This is nuts. No Diddy. What can be unburdened by what has been, I say what can be unburdened by what has been. what can be unburdened about what has been. I just had to say something that can encourage somebody out there. Just in case you speak Kamala and you understand what that meant, maybe it will help you in some way, shape, or fashion. Okay.
Pause, bro. Pause.
He did say all people at once. Wow.
Pause, bro. Pause. Get
Play too
beaten
much.
up by many. Okay.
So when you say it, it kind of brings that all back up.
Shut up. I'm done listening to him. It's funny. That's hilarious. You know, I don't like when I'm going to go back to the Candace clip. Y'all just hold the phone real quick.
Yeah, I like that, man. That was funny. Shout out to Officer Tatum, man. Listen, we've been making so much fun of Kamala, man, and I just really want to know what the hell she's talking about when she says what can be unburdened by what has been. I want to know. Like, I will interview her just to ask that one daggone question. Just to ask that one question. Kamala, wherever you are, let me interview you. Right? If y'all know Kamala or Kamala's people, please go out there and get her and tell her to come let me interview her. That'd be dope. I just want to ask her why and what, where, when, and how. All of them, all the questions. I want to ask her all the questions. That's what I want to ask her. That's what I want to daggone ask her, man. All right, so that was fun. How y'all doing out there? Let me check with you all and see what y'all are doing. Let me see. It's crazy that she can, hold on one second. It's crazy that she can throw it in into every speech, every interview. That's the crazy. That is the nuts part. Like, it don't have to. It's like peanut butter and jelly for her. She's like, they don't know what it means, so I can fit it in here. Look around and see if they know what it means. Nobody. Okay, but they clapping though. I'm gonna say it again. Something is wrong with that lady, man. For real. But you know what I mean. There are hand movements that go with that phrase. So now there's a daggone dance, okay? So there's a TikTok dance to the Kamala phrase that pays. Okay, and Melissa says she's high too, insinuating that somebody else is high along with her. What do you mean by two? You saying about you and Kamala, or you saying somebody else? Bruh, tell her. Don't say that, man. No, they not. They not gassy. They not gassy. I don't even know what the hell that means. You said this whole chat is gassy. The phrase go, Roxy. Okay, you got super chat for that. I'm not. Nah, you got super chat for that. All right, so now I'm just playing. What can be unburdened by what has been. That's how they go. You see here. Hold on one second. Here's another story that I wanted to check out with you guys. Here we go.
Social media blowing up over President Biden's cabinet watching his gaffe. Look at the row of folks, and National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan's one of them there.
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
Why they looking like something stink? Why their faces look like something stink, though? Aren't they Joe Biden's people? That's Joe Biden's people. They don't look like they're very happy to be there. Bruh, I came to support you, and this is what you sound like?
So let's start there.
So the rest of the cabinet wasn't much better, staring blankly as they watched that slip up. I thought they had some pretty good poker faces.
It wasn't too bad, actually.
I mean, a cringing on the inside.
All right, can y'all school me on something? Who are these gentlemen? From left to right, who are these guys? That dude closed his eyes for a while after that. Oh yeah, he was like, oh my God, holy sugar honey iced tea. It was so many. So that's Blinken right there. Oh, that's Blinken. I've been hearing his name all over the daggone place. All right, who's the black guy? Who's the black guy? And then the white guy that's trying to look like he's concerned, faking like hell. Oh, y'all don't know, man. So there's Blinken, Millie, Blinken, Winken, and Nod. Okay, Austin. See, y'all being racist now. Mount Rushmore, General Milley. All right. All right. So all these guys are with Biden.
But on the outside, they know the cameras are on them, and they just held form.
They're like, oh, it's fine. Everything's fine.
That's right. I got 2 pair and an ace high, and I'm going with it.
Here are some of the posts on X. Jake Sullivan doesn't have a good poker face, and I think this was the moment Jake Sullivan died inside.
May have, but again, he did well.
I don't know if you listened to Jamie Harrison of the DNC. He said that Joe Biden gave a master class in press conferences.
I got you. But I think the story from last night is, and I think we can agree on this, the performance was good enough to continue. Because he wants to get to Sunday. Because if he gets to Sunday, the RNC gets going in Milwaukee, and he lives the fight for.
It's the best of all worlds for Trump and the worst of all worlds for the Democrats. There we go.
Okay.
Well, I think, of course, America can't unsee what they saw in the debate, and they can't unsee what they saw in this press conference. And it's certainly there's confusion going on, but the bigger confusion is that he may be confused that he's actually capable of doing the job. But we know that he's surrounded by people that are co-conspirators in this thing.
Republicans ripping President Biden's defiant press conference, but do top Democrats think it helped? CNN reports former President Obama and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi have spoken privately about Biden's campaign, and those in touch with both reportedly say the end of Biden's candidacy is now a matter of when and not if. But does our next guest agree? Let's bring in Democratic pollster Mark Penn.
Morning.
Not according to Biden. Biden said that the Lord will tell him when he has to step down, and we all know what that means. Y'all heard him. He said it. Didn't he say it? Or am I hearing stuff? He actually said that. He said the Lord is the only one that's going to tell him that he got to step down. And we already know what that means. He said he's quoting 50 Cent to become president again or die trying. Yeah, to become president or die trying.
Just reading this one piece, and I don't have it for the screen, is by Mark Antonio Wright at NRO. And he said, if Biden is going to be pushed out, the Dems' knives will have to come out in a way they haven't before. It will need to be very public, very personal, very soon, and very ugly. And that Barack Obama would need to lend his credibility to the effort. And then he says, that's not going to happen. What do you think?
I think that the president has been incredibly clear. I mean, I worked with President Clinton during impeachment, and we laid down we weren't going anywhere. But I find it's a little bit like the Colonel in Dr. Strangelove. He's going ahead, and the party has no choice but to follow him. And if they don't, they look completely divided. And that's where we are now, a completely divided party. That is not going in the same direction that the president and his team are going.
But Mark, at this point, do you think if this stays status quo, Biden's the nominee, Harris is the vice presidential candidate, Trump, and whoever he picks for his VP, all things staying the same, do you think Joe Biden loses on Election Day?
I think Joe Biden is losing today. He's within 2 points, remarkably. I mean, I was against Dole when we were in double digits. Nobody wanted to take Dole out. Remarkably, he's within a striking distance. Yes, does he probably lose? I certainly think so. All my polls show that he's losing, that he went down 4 points. But, you know, Donald Trump has so far successfully stayed under the radar screen. Trump has a way, I always say it's Trump v. Trump, of undoing himself in some way, shape, or form. So is it a foregone conclusion that he absolutely, positively loses? Of course not. There's a lot yet to happen.
Okay, 58 minutes in last night, because it went officially 59 minutes long. This was the question on that very topic.
You earlier explained confidence in your vice president.
Yes.
If your team came back and showed you data that she would fare better against former President Donald Trump, would you reconsider your decision to stay in the race?
No, unless they came back and said, there's no way you can win. Me. No one's saying that. No poll says that. Okay.
damn creep. No one's saying that. No post saying that. How do you say? That was creepy. That was creepy. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. He is evil. That was evil. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. He got real evil for a minute, man. Oh my gracious. Somebody bless this gentleman. Somebody bless, put your hands on him and bless him, Lord. Say a prayer for him. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. Cycle of Judges podcast. What's going on, big dog? Let's go.
Decision to stay in the race?
No, unless they came back and said, there's no way you can win. Me. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. Okay. Thanks.
This ends tonight's press conference.
Okay, and that was that. I really thought the action after that debate 2 weeks was on CNN and the analysis immediately after that 90-minute debate. And I think that's the reason why Joe Biden's up against the ropes today. And if you watched last night, MSNBC was more forgiving, I thought, and CNN less so. What do you think?
Nah, MSNBC were extremely forgiving. They was extremely forgiving. As a matter of fact, there were a couple of people on the Anderson Cooper show right after it. It was everybody on it was really nice. But then after that, then they started to hearing it from too many people that, nah, he really effed up, man. That was not what y'all claim it was. Because when you watched the Anderson Cooper, because yesterday I watched it on Fox, and then I watched the commentary thereafter, a little bit just to hear what they talked about. And then I watched CNN to see how they felt about it. And then I went to MSNBC to see how they felt about it. And yeah, MSNBC, you already know, MSNBC, mostly everybody was like, no, he did great. He only messed up 2 times. He said something about, he called Zelensky Putin, and then he said Trump is his vice president. Those 2 things. Other than that, they were saying, other than that, he sounded presidential. He knows his job. They said nothing else. And we just now watched an entire daggone video of him having gaffe after gaffe after gaffe after gaffe after gaffe after gaffe after gaffe. It's not gaffes. It's just who he is at this point. You cannot fake it. Either you can communicate or you cannot. That's like me getting up here and trying to do a show and I can barely even speak. Now, I do realize that I lose focus sometimes, all right? And I'm not the best communicator, but it'll be noticeable. You'll be like, Van does not know what the hell he's talking about. Like, he need to shut the hell up, and which some people probably already says. But I went off. But yeah, he's absolutely right. CNN started pushing back a little later, but I'm actually starting to like what I see about CNN. But I do also know Rachel Maddow got a little upset with Joe Biden too, and her little long neck self. She let him have it. So yeah.
What do you think's going on there? What's happening behind the scenes? Who's talking to them, Mark?
Yeah. Yes, you were right, because I too went right to MSNBC and CNN to see, well, what do they say about the press conference? And they were saying, not a bad job, right? And so they were coming back around to, maybe we need to support this guy. Maybe he's not going to leave, and maybe we're going to have to give him a little bit of a boost, which is why the media, I think, over there is divided. Look, will Vice President Harris do better? Her poll numbers are slightly below Joe Biden's. Take him out, put her in. I don't actually think it changes, to be honest. People aren't really voting on this. They're voting because inflation is bad, immigration is bad, crime is bad, and they give this administration a low rating. If he had ratings in the 50s, nobody would care what he said anywhere.
Mark, you have a way with words, and we appreciate you being on.
No, that's true. That's true. If he had high ratings, people wouldn't give a damn. Van, turn on your AC. Why you say turn on my AC? Why? Ah, I got you. Okay. What? No, I don't. Why you say turn on my AC? T-Man 2217 sent in the super chat. Thank you so much, big dog. It reads, what's up, brother? To me, the Democrat Party is like the Empire from Star Wars, and the Republicans are the Republic. What do you think? I know absolutely nothing about Star Wars. I apologize, but I do really appreciate your super chat. That's very kind of you. I know nothing about Star Wars. I'm one of those people that did not watch Star Wars at all. I think the very first Star Wars I watched was like number 8 or number 9 or something like that. So yeah, sorry, bro. But I do appreciate the love per usual, man. Please let me know what you meant by it, because I would like to understand and explain that. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
thank
We'll
you,
see you
Mark.
soon.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah. All right. So I'm just checking things out at this point. All right. Let me see here. Let me see. Peter Ducey. Biden will only leave under one condition. We already got that. We got that, bro. We totally got that. Oh, I know what. Somebody came out with a song today. Somebody came out with a daggone song today. I know who came out with a song today. I know you guys don't really do this on here, but you know me. I'm weird like that. I'm weird like that. And I might even throw this on the channel. All right. I don't know. No, I don't want to mess up the monetization of the channel. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Hit the like button and show Van some love. Angel, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I really appreciate you. Oh nah. Let me see. Apparently Eminem sent out a diss track to or he mentioned her in one of his newest raps, which is awesome. Shout out to Eminem's just now coming out with a new album. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. See here. Yeah, they in there playing music really loud, man. I'm glad y'all don't hear it. All right. I ain't talking about nothing. I'll see y'all on the next live stream, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything. Everyone that commented, everyone that liked the video, everyone that that reached out to mylearning.com. And also, guys, I don't know if y'all saw rolling through the bottom of the screen. We are doing coaching. People are getting some phenomenal results. And if you want to meet me right after this to ask me any questions so that you not have to catch me on my schedule, I'm going to go ahead and put the link inside of the chat right now, because people have been trying to have one-on-ones and conversations with me to ask questions. The link is right there. So pull up whenever you want. And I'm about to go ahead and cut off the live in a little bit, but I want to say thank you so much to all of my blues, my mods. Y'all are always so dope, so awesome for helping me out and helping out everyone else out that you go and check out. So I appreciate it, man. I thank you for other content creators too, just in case they aren't. I thank you for them, because we really appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, man of the face. Thanks for your time, Van. There are supporters for you, and keep it going. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, big dog. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, y'all are dope, man. And shout out to everyone who sent in a super chat this evening. And I'm just going to show some love to all of the people who have been reaching out to me with the word coach. Let me tell you something. If you really want to change your life, or if you really want to add a tool to your toolbox, then pull up on me, man. Make sure that you pull up. I'm not going to put you on stage. What's going on, Steve? I see you. I'm about to close it down in a minute. Just stay right there. Just pull up. Ask any questions that you have about content creation, about growth on your channel, anything you want to ask about. And I'm going to tell you also about my coaching group. I'm going to tell you about my VIP and anything else that you want to know. All right. The link is right there. Please make sure that y'all go ahead and if you have any questions, or if you are one of them people that wanted to reach out to me with the word coach, pull up. Okay. All right. If not, y'all go ahead and reach out to me via email. And here's my email. Well, my information is inside of my descriptions. All right. See y'all next time, everyone. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being peaceful with one another. And thank y'all for being free to be yourselves inside of our live stream, bro. All right. Love y'all.